is time. It is time to brew your best beer. Brought to you by Beer Grains Supply Company, BrewTubers Online Brewers Club, Brew UK, Panhead Brewery, Tanner Ritchie, Finney's Homebrew Emporium, Brig Selv, Hackney Brewery, Hashigo Sake, Mangrove Jacks, Sprig and Fern Tavern, Yakima Valley Hops.
Hello, Canadian Sasquatch here with my final SJPORR 2014 challenge. And you all can probably recognize this label. It is KE003US Chocolate Cherry Bourbon Stout by none other than Mr. Clements himself. Let's crack this puppy open. It is very full. Here we go. I am looking forward to this one because chocolate cherry is definitely one of my favorite flavors. A little bit of leakage on that bottle. Set it down here. So there it is. Nice tan head, very, very dark. Cannot see through it at all with my light here. Not even a little bit of ruby on the edges. But I will grade this and come back. And we're back with the KE003US Mr. Clements Chocolate Cherry Bourbon Stout, Too Far Gone Brewing Company. ABV of 9.9 plus cherries plus bourbon. IBUs 99.2. So yeah, let's go through this. The aroma, I get a faint bourbon on the nose, and that's about all I get out of it. Let me just a very faint bourbon. It is a dark, opaque brown, or an opaque dark brown with some, put it up to the light and you can get some ruby highlights just on the edges of the glass. Little tan head that you can swirl up every once in a while, and it's like a quarter of a finger big. There's a little bit of lacing, some legs. The flavor, I get a sour tart taste from the cherries. No actual chocolate or bourbon flavoring from it. A little bit of vanilla on the back of my mouth from it. Mouthfeel it's a low carbonation, full bodied. It's a very, very nice beer to have in your mouth. Yeah, not much else there. It's tastes more like a Oud Bruin to me, like a sour brown, Flounders brown. Since I get no chocolate and I get no bourbon in the flavor, I get a sour from the cherries. So, and as it's well known, I am not a fan of sours. I just can't do it. This is a bit much for me. Might have been too much of the tart cherries in there to compare to how much chocolate was used. Because I know you use cocoa beans, cocoa beans, you roast it up, and I get no chocolate at all from this, so you might want to roast them a little bit more, because I have found that roasting them a little bit more, you get more chocolate out of them, or even just more cocoa beans altogether compared to how much cherries you use to get it up there. But yeah, so it's an alright beer, all things considered. It's not something that I would go for again just because of the sour factor. So I will give the beautiful bride a taste of this, see what she thinks. But aside from that, to everybody else out there, be sure to have a pint of awesome because I know I will. Cheers, and thank you very much, Kevin, for your entry and for everything that you've done behind the scenes, being the hub, organizing everything that you've done that I'm sure none of us know about. So thank you very much, and cheers to everybody in the competition. Cheers to everybody who's watched the competition, and hopefully next year we get even more people. So cheers all.